Hello everyone, welcome back to the session. In the previous session, we have learned about what is React single page application and why React is advantage compared to the Angular and Vue.js. And after that, what are the applications in the real life scenario? What are the applications are there in the MNCs companies and all the things. And now we will learn in this class 16. Let me separate it. Okay. And in the class 16 we will learn about few other topics in the React. Sorry. Normal web page versus single page application, which we have already learned. I will revise it. And another one is React can be done in JS and TS. That is the concept which you will learn. And what is JSX, and you learn about functional versus class, components, structure, and then you will learn about rules of React.js before starting development. So these are the topics which we will learn. So I will tell just in brief about the what is a normal and single page application. As I already said, right, normal single page application means what it won't reload compared to other. I have given a few examples like W3 schools or else older websites will be there, right now in this 2024 we don't have, we are very tough to search the old websites what we have, but single page applications are now the trending technologies in all over the world. In that, React is the most one. So single page application is, I have already said, it's a DOM manipulation. Instead of changing all the component, we are changing only particular component itself. So for example, this is the thing. So this is a header, we can take in a component, and main content we have taken as a component, side nav as a component, footer. For this web page we can take anything. For example, here I have another component, I can give it, or else here I have another component, like that. You can do anything whatever we needed it. So let me remove this. So for example, you can take in main content, you have this component and you have one component, and this one is another component, like that you can do it. But make sure for every component the top parent, like how parent children, relation, right? Parent is bigger and children is smaller, so that the parent component will be app.js file in React. So that whatever the how many components you are creating, like header, footer, main content, everything, you like one component to n number of components, whatever you create, everything will come under app component. So I will tell you another one example how will the app structure will be there and everything. So give me a second. New discard. Okay, so here it will be flow of architecture, hierarchy, I can say. So this is one app, and this is one component, and this one is one component, coming to this and this. Okay, so once you enter this is app component, and inside that app you will have header, or else component 2, component 3, and inside that header you have multiple another nested components, component 4, and this is component 5. So let me zoom in so you can understand easily. So as you can see, this is related to this component, and this is parent of this one, and this. and this is parent of this one. That's how the structure will be there. Nothing. App will be the most parent of the parent and ultimate component, and inside that app you will have header component, component 2, not only header, any component. I'm giving as a name as header. So component 2 or component 3, and inside header you have some x number of components, and inside this one you have another 2 components. You can do anything. So this is called app structure. So however you're calling it and how you're getting the data means everything will be depend on this. Okay, so just now in this architecture what you can understand is app is the parent one and you have ultimate child, like that you can understand. So that is what I can say, single page application architecture of the view means how it will be there and what is there. For normal web application it will be different. Okay, for architecture, so this is the architecture of that, ignore the spelling, and this is the architecture of a single page web application and normal page application difference. So the single page application, as I told you, this is the thing, this is the main component and we have the relations between parent and child relation here. But in normal there is no relation between any components. It will be like normal web page how I designed it before. Okay, like how means I will show you how means just normal web page. Oh sorry, discard this. Normal web page, and here header, here footer, content, that's it. This is how the normal web page will be there. But single page, what I said, that is the architecture how we will design it. So that is the main thing you have to mind. Means whenever in an interview they will ask in the first like experienced guy or a normal any guy, they will ask basic question. If the interviewer want to ask you the test the basics foundation level of the React.js or front-end technology or else from full stack, you will ask what is single page of web application. Okay, so another question is, as you can see here, we no need these two for now. So let me, to avoid confusion, let me remove those. This is the document and we have MERN stack. Okay, now looks fine. So now we will go with another one. What the React in JavaScript or TypeScript. So React can be developed in JavaScript and also TypeScript. Nothing is difference. JavaScript and TypeScript, there is no difference much at all. For example, in JavaScript, if you want to give anything like a const a equal to some number 112, that's it. You will do the logic and you will do it. But in TypeScript, you have to give type of like integer, data type also you have to give. That is how it will be happen. That is the main difference between TypeScript and JavaScript. So we won't go in deep into JavaScript because it's a React class. So we will tell you in detail about what is React class. So here, before telling what is the React.js, so right now you can understand React, we are using it with the help of JavaScript. So before going into what is JSX or else what is next to what I can say, final parent element, what we have, and what is rules of React before coding. I will tell you detail. First of all, we will go with the folder structure. So this is the React folder. To avoid that one, I have deleted moved the things. So this is a React folder, and inside that React folder we will have node modules, public and source, and git ignore, package.json, package.json, readme file. So let's go in detail. So readme file is nothing but it's a basic composition. What we have to do, instructions, everything will be given here with the React company itself, with the package itself. So we won't use at all this one, just we can delete this one. Okay, we no need that readme file. And another most important is package.json. So package.json is nothing but what is the versions, like here you can see the dependencies. These are the much dependencies are there in the React application of the basic application. If for example you want to add bootstrap in future, or else if you want to add any dependencies, you have to go into npm, which is in package node module packager manager. So let me tell you npm full form also. We are using npm start, right? Like that, node package manager. Node package manager is nothing but extra, what is that, extra support for the project, nothing more than that. For example, if you want a React UI not in css, tailwind css we have, okay, like a framework. How in React is a library for JavaScript, like that in css also we have frameworks, like so many are there, like Entity, Bootstrap, Material UI, and Entity we have, Bootstrap, Material UI we have, and what else we have? Next we have Tailwind CSS. So many, means like these are the few four we are using mostly in India. But the present scenario, everything UI frameworks will be dependent on project to project and based on the client, nothing more than that. Here for example, if you want to add package.json of Material UI or Entity, you can just simply add npm of Bootstrap. Just you will check it, here it will get Bootstrap. You have to copy it and you will go here, and here you will enter, just close the server and paste it. Let me copy again. So npm I means node package manager of installing of Bootstrap. So you have installed the Bootstrap. Now if you can see package.json, you will get Bootstrap also. See, this is the Bootstrap. You got it, right? That's how the package manager. So that for example, this is the project and you have done installations and everything, and another developer is there, with the help of Git he is transferring, and he don't want to install everything like a node package, install Bootstrap, and you don't need to send the list what I have used dependencies and you have to install this. No need of this. Simply you will say he will use npm I, node package module install, means whatever the npm modules are there, I have to install that. Simply that one, how it will check the program, means like a backside program, how it will check, it will check the dependencies object what we have. See, inside the dependencies what are the listing we have, it will check inside these and it will simply install it. That's it. So for example, again you want to start the server, you can use npm start, means it's starting the server. Okay, that's what in the readme file means. Npm start means for starting the server. So package.json means log.json means it's interlinked with the package.json, where in the log.json we will get the dependencies, versions and everything from the things, means we don't change anything in the log.json. We will keep it how it is there itself, we won't change anything. If you want to check, you can check Bootstrap, which we added now. As you can see, this is the Bootstrap. It will check it's a version added as 5.3.2. That is the current version which we are adding, which we added in the bootstrap. As you can see here also, you can see that version 5.3.2. That is the version they have given, and that version we have installed as a package to use it as a UI integration apart from CSS. Means not only CSS, we can use further any other things based upon the client and requirement. So now trending technology is the Tailwind CSS, which is coming in the future. I means like in the present scenario trending. So in the end of the project, I will tell you what is the trending technology. It means Tailwind CSS, how we are using Tailwind CSS with the help of major project. Okay, don't worry about it, I will take care of that. Okay, so this is what means like what is the use of file structure of package.json and package.log.json. So git ignore means the files which we are ignoring when pushing into git, nothing more than that. So here node modules, here it is the node modules. We won't push the file into node modules because it has more data. It's a node modules means here you have what you have done. Package.json is package, means installing instructions. Here it will detail version of that instruction, that software, and this is the bundle file of that package. So this is the bundle where you will get everything. If you check bootstrap, here it will be there. It will be in alphabetical order, you can check it. A B boot C, here bootstrap. So this is the default bootstraps how we are using it. So anything like a package.json, everything will be predefined of React.js which will given, and if you want to add, you have to install like npm install of that particular that one, and you will get it here to check in the future. And after that you will get everything in detail in package.log.json of the versions, and node modules that no software will be there. That's it. So coming to git ignore, I have told you already, it's a thing which will not push into the git because node sorry, node modules is the thing what we have dependencies, and it will be same to it will be same, no need to share it to other friends. For example, I have deleted this one, let's delete it. Okay, and we will delete this one also. So if we go and check npm install, it will install everything, and it will check the package.json, and it will check the dependencies, and it will install the things from the script. It might take time. In parallel I will tell remaining. In the end you can see node modules will be there, and package.json will also be there, because npm install means it will, this is the important one, package.json. So for now we can keep it apart from that. Remaining two folders are public and source. Public means nothing, icons, what we have icons. This is the logo. Right now we are getting it in the front end. Like that icons what we have, we can save it in the public. And this is the source where we will code everything. Source means src. Src is nothing but full form of source, where we will code everything. Okay, as you can see now the installation is done, and you got package.json and node modules back. See, so no need to share. Git ignore is nothing but no need to share of git this one, so that when the other developer, he will just do npm install, the node modules will be updated or else created in the new one. So apart from this, you can ask me why to send package.log.json. You no need to send package.log.json also, but we will send it because just for a reference, so that in future it might change anything for the case. And node modules, because for example this project is a memory of, let me show you that project memory also, you will understand. As icons, and let's go for the MERN stack training. And for example, if you see the properties, get info, as you can see the properties, it's a size where you can see size, I think it's calculating the size still. Okay, that much huge data is there. So as I can say, once you can see that calculating in the size in the local node modules will be having that 1 GB or 500 MB or 900 MB based on that, but remaining will be like 1 MB or 2 MB. Whatever the code also be written, it will be like 1 MB or 2 MB, maximum 10 or 15 MB, like that only it will be there. So what I'm trying to say is these are the things in the file structure mostly we will use as a React in front end. Okay, in the source we have few unnecessary things. How we have unnecessary things which will not use, like that we have test.js. This will be not taken care for the developer as of now, so we no need of the test.js. So and report vital.js, and this one also we no need, we won't use that one. And git ignore already told. And the main thing, for example, I have to before project what we have written means, for example, in project and mini project what we have done: index.html, index.css, and index.js, right? These are the three files for complete one page for styling purpose and functionality purpose and structure purpose, right? Here what is the JSX means is a combination of HTML plus JavaScript. So as you can see, now here we have app.js, app.css, index.css, index.js, but there is no HTML. But in JS you have the tags. See, these are the tags. These are the tags: div, header, image, all the stuff. So that is the beauty of React, so that the code of content will be less, and JSX is used for integration of JavaScript and HTML simultaneously. Okay, that is the main thing of using JavaScript and JSX and HTML. Sorry, JavaScript and HTML, my bad. So these are the things what we are doing, structure and everything. And the parent of all the things what I said is app.js, right? App is the component. Inside that we will import all the components, but in finally the browser will take care from the browser side index.html, index.css, index.js only. So that's why the how React is developed is index.css will be like a global thing, so that everything whatever we have write app.js and everything will come here in while building the thing. So index.css is a global styles, we can say global styles, so that for every project, for example, you can see any project, for example Netflix only we will take because we are taking it from scratch. So here you can see the main common colors are what: white color, red color, and black color as a background, right? For example, this is one div, and this is one div, and this is one div, and this is one div. If you want to give stylings for h1 white color, and here download h1, this class is one thing white color, this one's class is one thing white color. Instead of that, these are the primary colors which we called as. For that we will give here directly h1 color white, so that wherever h1 you have written in this project, it will compile as take as a white. If you want to change the color for that one, you have to override in that particular CSS. Okay, in that particular CSS you will write overriding of the h1 tag. That is how you will do. Same like JavaScript also. See, app is imported, as then import means incoming, you're taking the app. So we no need of this one, and yeah. So React is a React module which we are getting, and React DOM is DOM module which we are getting from React inbuilt. So these are the two default thing we will use it. And this is the this is index.js, right? So we are importing index.css for the final overall global styling, so that the browser will take only index.css and index.js. And this is app for importing all the minimum components. Like for example, in the future I want to create another one like header.js I will create, and I will write a component, and I will what I will do, I will just import it in the app.js, like import /header.js. That's it. What I will do here, I will keep it here, I will use that component as a header. That's it. Well, nothing more than that. We no need to do anything like that. Only here index.js they have used this one. For here we will use like a, let me tell how we will importing the header. Yeah, this is the thing. Header, it will be like importing the thing and closing the tag. That's how they have given here, importing the thing and closing the tag. So that's how they will use means. Sorry, I'm feeling cold somewhat, my bad. So this is what how they are importing the structure and everything. So that is the detailed structure, means that is the detailed view of file structure of the React.js. Okay, so basically we have, let me close all the things, close to the right, and we have components in functional. It says class means like object, and functional is the thing which we are using. As you can see now, app.js, what you can see, any class you can see, nothing, right? You didn't see anything here. Let me remove that, I don't want to do it. See, nothing, just function. This is called functional components. At present, the after React 16 version, as of now we are using 18 version, but the React 16 version after that we are using the hooks concept, which is alternative for class logics. What we are using, class component logics. So don't worry about the hooks, I will tell you in detail in the later. So right now you can say that React after 16 version we are using the functional based components as a trending technology now. Before that we have class based components in the some projects, which is support projects we are using, but here we are using only the functional based components. Now let's go with the final thing in this class, which is rules to rules to start before React. So as you can see, let me delete all the things. Class name, I don't want to import the thing, or else let me delete first app.js. What I have done here, let me uncheck. Please got all files. So in the app.js, what I have done, I will remove this thing and I will write as h1 welcome to Swhizz Tech. So what I will write in app.css, no need of this one, so I will write as h1 color red. Okay, oh, I didn't start the server. npm start. See, even though I have given global white, now what I got red, because internally I have changed that one. Now we are getting the styles what we need it. So whatever stylings you want to do, you have to do here in the h1 tag in return statement. See, remember one thing, logics we will write here, like what we write in logics in JS, we will write above React.js, and inside the return statement we will give the only the DOM like HTML elements for what we want to show in web page. Okay, remember like that, don't confuse in that, so that you can see this is the thing. For example, I will copy it and paste it. See, it will show the error. Why? Because if you do like this, the same component and same thing, you will get an error like, see, JSX elements must be wrapped in an enclosing tag, enclosed like a fragments, because the in HTML how it will be there, means if you want to copy and paste, you can directly copy and paste the next line, it will be generated. But here in the React, this is the primary rule. There you have to use only the particular tags, like making it as an enclosing tag. Here we can use, for example, div also we can use, and we can for example, we can copy this, close it. See, now we will get it. But the major drawback is here, you can see in the root folder you have div, and inside that you have h1 and two h1s. That is unnecessary div, right? For here it's a small 2 lines, you are saying okay, but in HTML we have in future we'll have like 100 or 200 lines. Then unnecessary divs, right? So that instead of divs, for example, if you want to use this one only for n number of things, you can do it, but the unnecessary div will be there. So to remove that div, we can use the fragment, which is called this one. That nothing more than that, opening fragment and closing fragment. See, now there is inside the root directly we have the h1 only, even we don't show the fragments. For example, if you see, if I given div, see, now div is there. Observe here, see, in the root we have div, and inside div we have h1. Now if I use here, see, inside div root we have directly this one, there is no div, so unnecessary of div we have removed. So this is the one thing we can use, or else we can use React fragment. This is the symbol of React fragment, or else we can use directly like this is no need, sorry, this logo is no need. So I will use import React from React, so that here I will use React dot fragment. So here I will close the tag React dot fragment. See, nothing is changed, just it's an alternative. I'm saying we can use that previous one only, nothing more than that. And apart from that, so this is what HTML DOM generation, how we will do coding in the React JS. So right now you have learned about HTML and CSS, how we are doing in the code there, and this is what here we are doing it in there. For example, now another rule, important rule which I forgot, now I will mention you, that is image tag. If you have src equal to www.google.com, okay, and alt as alternative text, which I said, right, Google website, for example, and if I get given closing tag, in here there will be a closing tag for sure. You can make it as a pakka. Why? Because in HTML if you write we don't have the closing tag, like that means it will show error. See, if you go here and if you expand it, you can see undetermined JSX contents are there, few contents are which are not determined. So for that you have to use the closing tag like this, or we can use, or else we can use forward like this. This is the one thing. Let me zoom and tell you. See, this is the one thing we can use, or else we can use image tag like this. So these are the two things you can do, means like alternative what I said. And this is the means this is the things which we have learned now in like in the JavaScript, sorry, in the React. My system is going on. Okay, so these are the main rules of the React which we learned now. Okay, so in the next session we will go in detail about further components and topics in the React. Thank you.